For 72 years, people have been calling me Precious. My given name is Precious Hope. Can I just tell you that I hated my name? See, it was different. There was no one in my world whose name was Precious. When you're young, you want to look like everybody else. You want to dress like everybody else. You want to find out, what shoes should I buy? How should my hair look? There was a Jane, there was a Peggy, there was a Linda, and there was a Sue, but no one was named Precious except for me. So when people would learn what my name was, sometimes I would get teased. Often people would say, "Now, is that your real name?" As if I had named myself Precious. I remember the day I was crying to my mom and dad, and I was angry, and I said, "Why did you name me Precious Hope?" You know what my dad said to me? "We live in a world where people need hope. They need a kind hope. They need a hope that is precious. This will be your mission. We've given you this name, and someday you will appreciate it." Well, I grew older, and I faced my own struggles with discouragement and despair, loneliness. I realized it's really true. People need kindness. People need to be seen. And yes, people need hope. Majority of my life, I spent listening to people's stories. I heard stories of grief and loss, stories of people experiencing tragic things that we were not made to experience, seeing things that they could never unsee. What I had the honor to do was to listen, see them, pay attention, and offer to them a hope that was truly an anchor. In the book of Psalms especially, God is described as my glory and the lifter of my head. God is one who encourages us, gives us hope, and lifts our head. How many times do we hang our head low and we're defeated and we're discouraged? I want to have a story that embraces the tension. We all experience beauty. We enjoy laughter. We enjoy friends. We enjoy being included. But we live with a tension of discouragement, of loneliness, of despair. We live with the tension of these. So I discovered that it's true, my mission is precious hope. And the older I got, the more I absolutely loved my name. And the more I realized how important it is to give people an encouraging word, a blessing of presence, and a gift of hope. 3 weeks ago, I was in the hospital in the critical care unit. And as I have reflected on that time, I've seen that time indeed is precious. I'm 72. I have no idea what tomorrow holds for me. But one thing I know is that I have stories within me I have stories that I don't want to die having never told. I want to be able to share my story, and I want you to meet some wonderful people and stories of real people like me and like you. So I am grateful that you have come and joined me in this time. I'm eager to come each week and have you meet someone new. And you know what I hope happens is that you remember the people in your life who have encouraged you, have given you kindness, have offered you hope at a time just when you need it. Maybe it was a teacher, a neighbor, a pastor, a friend. Maybe it was your dog or your cat that came to you just at the perfect time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you next week again. If you've resonated with this, would you do me a favor and subscribe? And I would love to read your comment, maybe about someone who has encouraged you, maybe about something that stood out to you. Remember the people who have blessed you.